Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I had the mic not in front of me, so I don't know if that came out right. Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Welcome to another video. Today was a slow day again in the trading simulator. Please ignore the overall trades, or at least don't pay too much attention to them, because I was still practicing in using this trading simulator. I had some hotkey issues where I, for example, shorted when I didn't want to short, because I tried to sell a stock that I had bought, and when the order didn't fill, I hit it again. But then both orders filled, meaning that I sold the shares I had and I shorted the same amount again, which I didn't want. So that was pretty bad and a pretty stupid blunder. And there was also another blunder where I accidentally bought too many shares because, again, the first order didn't fill, and then the second order filled together with the first one at the same time. So this is a little bit distorted. But overall, you can see that my performance is still quite lackluster. Honestly, I'm still practicing. I'm still trying out different strategies, different things, and I'm taking more risk than I would usually take because I want to see what works. And that's why I'm using the simulator in the end. I want to find out what works, right? So I'm going to use it as much as possible. But today, just the general market is quite slow, so there weren't very many opportunities. And because of this, I did not go as far as I would have gone. Yesterday, I think I took a lot more trades. In fact, yesterday, I can tell you one thing. I did end up playing around with the simulator in the afternoon, and that one stock that I had traded solo, where I did a terrible job at trading it properly. Let me see if I can go back to, whoa, let's see this one, 8, 7. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Exactly. It must have been around here, I believe. I traded it again briefly, like around here to here, and I used extremely large size. I bought something like 18,000 shares, and I made more than $5,000 on it. So this one worked out because it was going up. And can I zoom in on this one? What happens if I do this? Okay. Now, let me try this again. We're getting there slowly. Yeah, okay. So I believe it was this one. So it had just made this massive move here. And I was watching it around here. And I took two trades, I believe. One from here to here. Just like watching for this candle to kind of like be green. And then I got into the second one, which was also green. And just scalped it for a couple of cents. I mean, really, it was not too much. Less than 10 cents, I believe. But because I had 9,000 shares, I think, I still made like $1,000 in profit. And then it broke down for a little bit, and then it was just coming back up. I think here in this candle, no, wait. I think I got in. Where? What did I do? I remember it was a very long trade. I got in, and then it kind of crashed, and then it came up again after a while. Maybe I got in right here after this had started looking good again, or maybe around here, and it got here, but then it broke down a little bit, and I just waited for it to come here, and I sold in here and made another $4,000. So it is possible with a little bit of patience and a little bit of chart analysis to find good trades. They're not always reliable, and if had I used a stop loss, I would have lost on that second trade because I went into the red quite far. I think I went into the red like $3,000 or something, which is quite substantial considering that. I mean, if it was a real account, I would have stopped out long before that. So this is a risky trade because I held on to it, but I could hold on to it because it's just a simulator. So in the end, it went well, but probably in reality, it would have not worked that way. Again, this is always the issue. Like you can practice with the simulator much better. You can take much more risks, but they might go badly. So I will keep trying. I'll keep doing that to get a good assessment of which risks are high and which are low. Yesterday was a lucky, like I got lucky in that trade, um, but I might have just as well not been lucky. So anyway, um, because of my struggles today, and I overtraded a little bit. We're not going to look at every single trade, but I do want to point out just a couple. Let me go into full screen here. Yeah, here we go. Um, we're gonna watch GSUM again down here, that lower chart, which you can see it had just broken up a little bit. So it was pretty choppy pre-market going up, like you can see. What was this? Oh, this was yesterday. My apologies. Uh, this is very, very, very zoomed out. I think I zoomed in a little bit later, but the point is, this was moving up quickly, just right off the bat. So I did take a quick trade. You can see here I filled just right around the middle of this, no, just quite to the top of this bar, and it was struggling. It was reaching for $4, but you can see here that there is a big seller. Oh, I know why. Sorry, my apologies. The speed was a bit high. There's quite a big seller of 25,000 shares at $4. So the chance of it going somewhere is not really gonna is really pretty low. Now I was also trading two other stocks at the same time. So SAEX here, which was breaking out, and FUV. I actually don't know what I did here. Maybe I was seeing this green candle and I just saw, oh, let's try it out. But because of this, I didn't pay attention to GSUM down here, and it went up. It actually went down quite substantially. So I sold way late. Um, see, I'm still not. I still haven't sold this. And then in the end, I believe I sell it, and then I accidentally short it. So then, of course, it recovers, and the short also goes into the red, which is quite annoying. So I just wanted to quickly show you this trade. I didn't pay attention to it, so this was basically the issue. Had I paid attention, I would have gotten out a little bit earlier, and maybe made a little bit of profit seeing that big seller at $4 and just getting out in between my buy-in at 391 and that $4 mark for just a couple of dollars. But or at least if I see it falls down below my buy-in, I can get out for a small loss of a couple of dollars. That would have been reasonable, but I didn't pay attention, so I didn't get there. Now let's go to the next one, CLDX. It is 14 and a half. And yes, I had just opened up this chart because it came onto the scanner, and you can see here it was making a big move up. Now I got in here in that candle, in that big spike up. This was me trying to trade the momentum, and as you can see, it did not work out. It completely failed. Like, the momentum just stopped, and the next candle was green, sure, but I'm still like way below my buy-in around this level. So this was quite frustrating, and I was just waiting for this maybe to come back. Let me speed up here. So I was just waiting, and it was struggling. So I kind of cover half, and then this happens, and I'm trying to sell, but it doesn't get filled. So I'm still this is one of those things. You can see how I'm still struggling with this simulator. The Sterling the Sterling interface does not show me necessarily where what price that order is at. So that's quite frustrating because I want to know, okay, what kind of price is this order to assess, is it a bad price? Is it going to go back there or whatever? I didn't see it, so I was like, okay, this is really annoying. I didn't figure it out, and I got out way down here for a big loss. So yeah, this was a failed momentum trade, so yeah, these are the things that I wanted to show. Like on GSUM earlier, it was a good entry, but then I lost the exit, a good exit, because I wasn't paying attention. And here, I acted really quickly without properly assessing the situation. Although it does look quite okay, but I got in super late, and then it just fails, and then I have the hotkey failure. So that was pretty bad. Okay, next one, 23 and 10, 12. CERC up here, circ. What was I thinking? By the way, on SAEX earlier, I did make a little bit of money, but this was the simultaneous trade where I was trading 3 stocks at the same time, so I just basically got lucky on that one going up. I think that was probably this candle or this candle, probably this candle here because it was very early on. So I got in here and then probably got out somewhere here, or I got in here and I got out somewhere here. It ended up going even higher, but it's fine because I wasn't paying much attention. I was just lucky to get out green. CERC. What was I looking at here? Yes, so we see a quick rush up. On the daily, it looks quite choppy, going up and down, and actually far away from the like a recent, well, actually not recent, this is last year, but even here, it recently, like recent and last year, a very stable resistance line is just below $6. So this was at 527. It hit 540. So let's just play. Let me slow this down. I saw this 1 minute pullbacks. I saw it going up again, so I did get in just at 5:30, just at this level here, above the previous green candle, and was hoping that it would continue its rise, continue its breakout. However, it did not, and I'm just waiting here. Now I can speed it up because nothing is happening. You see it just kind of like grinding along, not really going anywhere. There's an indecision candle, and there's a big seller now at 27. There was a big seller at 30 just before, which I missed pointing out. Another indecision candle, so I just decided, okay, I get out. Does it actually move after? Let's see. It does actually break to 530 again, but it's double topping. So it's double topping at my bind, and then it fails hard. So this was an early exit, but it was ultimately the right decision. All right, 35.20. We have skies. 35.20. Yeah, you can see my mouse going around. I'm pointing stuff out. I'm adding VWAPs everywhere. Let's go. Where was I going? 35.20. Slow this down. 35.20. And I am watching, excuse me, I gotta, is this paused? Yes. Skies, SKYS, up here. Yes, this was halted. You see that it was going up steadily, not really super fast, but steadily going up and getting into the halt of 25% in 5 minutes. And this was halted at 10:03:34. And now it's 10:07:47, so we have about 45 seconds until resumption. I can speed it up a little bit. Yeah, let's speed it up a little bit. Until about, no, still a bit more. And here, I'm watching it for resumption. Okay, this is still, I could go faster. Okay, here it resumes. And it kind of stays at this level for now, so I'm not yet getting in. It could be an indecision candle, or it could be another candle. But now it's breaking up, and I'm getting in. Bam! At 110, just at this level here, for continuing its break. And it kind of, there is lots of buyers. There are lots of buyers. There are some sellers. You can see this one. But we're kind of getting somewhere slowly. As you can see, it's grinding up slowly. So I'm just watching this, and here I got out. I got out because it was a little bit too hesitant. When something does this, and it doesn't really resolutely, is that a word? if it doesn't go up with determination, like quickly, or breaks these levels quickly, then it's better to take some profit. You can see here there's massive sellers, massive sellers. Um, Now it broke that, and I got in again. Oh yeah, I think this is. Oh yeah, exactly, exactly. I got in again because I thought it just broke through a lot of sellers, and now there's a couple more sellers coming in, but there's still a steady stream of new sellers. So in the end, it breaks. I can tell you, it just breaks lower, and I get out at a loss. Let's speed this up a little bit. So it does this, and I did get out. Now I could continue watching it if it kind of forms a 1 minute pullback and then goes back up, which it kind of looks to do, but I'm hesitant. So oh, in fact, no, my apologies. I'm actually trading this one now. Let me go back. What did I just miss? 38. Yeah. Sorry. So this is again, I'm not paying attention, but most importantly, there's just too many things going on at one time, so I can't always pay attention to everything. That being said, here, SAEX had just broken out. Let me slow this down, not too much. And I am clearly still hesitating. Let's just wait. SAEX I traded earlier for $11, so I did make a little bit of profit. And as I see it breaking a little bit higher, I do get in. I do get in just at 529 at this level. And it kind of slowly goes up. There's not too many sellers here. There's some at around 38, 39, 40. That's why it's struggling. But it's not really falling far below. It kind of maintains that level. So I'm like, and here, bam, it breaks it. Perfect. And I think I sell in this period because it was kind of struggling again, and just to cover some profits. Yeah, I just sold half, and I'm watching again to see will it continue or will it fail, and I do sell again the rest of my position, and I made another, what was it, $14. So yeah, that was for 100 shares, $14 is quite a good. It means I made 14 cents. So 14 cents is quite a reasonable scalp. It's not really a home run trade where you have 20, 30 cents, but it's a reasonable scalp where you get in and then you just get out quickly for a smaller profit. But profit is profit. So imagine doing this with more shares, with, say 1,000 shares, that would have been $140. And 3,000 shares would be $420, which is a very good trade. So I was happy with this one. I did end up, I believe, where is it? 42.20. We'll get in there. I traded it again. Yeah, because here you see it had formed a 1 minute, no, sorry, a hesitation, not hesitation candle, indecision candle. There it is. And then broken out. And I was seeing this, and I missed this one, so I was not getting in. But then I saw it break in again, and I was like, holy shit, this is moving, so maybe I should get in. And oh yeah, I got in at 561, just around this candle. And how fast is this? Let me speed this up. It actually here you can see it's not really causing traction, but it could be another indecision candle like this one, and it can continue going up. So I'm just waiting for it to go back up. It ends up going a little bit higher, and I think, oh, that's a good sign. But then there's this red candle. It's a little bit big, not really too big yet, but a little bit big. So I'm hesitating, and then it does this, and I put a sell order, and it got filled a little bit late, so a little bit low. So I give back $11. So had it been 1,000 shares, that would have been $110, or $330. So this is how you can give back trades as well. And this is where quick reaction timing is quite important. The thing is, it flushes quickly, so I'm still not satisfied with this strategy, with this kind of tactic to try to get in like around here and get out around here, which might work. Let me pause this. Which might work, but it might as well just fail. And when it fails, it can fail really fast. You can see this candle just happened really quickly, and that's the problem with this strategy, and that's the problem why I lost money on all the trades, not all the trades, but on a lot of trades that I've done in the last 2 weeks. And that's this kind of strategy that I have to change. I haven't quite figured out what to change it into, but yeah, like you see, it can work, it can also not work. One more last trade. It's not really that important, but actually it's in 30 seconds. BLNK. It was breaking out, and on the 5 minute, it kind of looks like a 5 minute micro pullback or small low pullback. And on the daily chart, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. We already missed the trade because I was talking too much. But yeah, I was looking at this and I got in there, and then it just chops up and down and up and down and up and down. And I'm kind of like hesitant on this one and just get out quickly because I already had enough red trades and I was just not willing to risk too much. Now in the end, actually, it does break this level and it goes higher, but that was too late for me. I already had left the trade. So yeah, not really much to learn from this one. I was kind of just hesitant to keep it because I didn't want to risk another flash flush, flash flush, I can say, like in SAEX earlier. So I just got out while I could with a minimum loss of $3. But still, why did I pause this? Let's speed up a little bit. It does end up breaking that level and go quite a bit higher. So I could have made some money on this one. As you can see, it like slowly grinds up, and that would have been the strategy to kind of like wait for this. But I didn't wait for it, so I didn't make that money. So yeah, today that was it. That was it for the trades I did today. Not much going on, and I had some hotkey errors which caused the biggest losses in this, 28 and 53 hotkey errors, and some just failed attempts. So still learning here. Let's keep going. I'm gonna have to try out some new strategies soon. In fact, from now on. So yeah, let's see where it goes, and I hope you learned something. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see. Oh yeah, Monday there's President's Day, so there's no trading on Monday. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye bye.